Okay, so I think that you can hear me. My apology. I think the mic was mute. Thank you for that. Guys, can you hear me now? Okay, thank you very much. For those who are new, this is Forex Wizard from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. We are doing this live trading session, live analysis and live discussion. So let's see how it does, and I will be looking for selling opportunity on gold. If what I have seen, that gold has a massive drop on the daily, as you have seen. Thank you very much. And with that massive drop on the daily time frame, gold has broken all this recent level of support. Okay. Now with that break of this support here, support here, support here, and also support here, that down resistance here. Okay, so with that support down resistance, gold has closed with this red bearish candle, and with that bearish candle, the price has highly likely the price will continue to drop, because this daily candle is a strong bearish candle. Okay, so this is a very strong bearish candle, and with that bearish candle, gold has broken this support, and I think that this market will continue to drop in that direction. So if we look at the intraday time frame, we see that this is where gold has consolidated. There is a massive drop, correction, drop. So this is a this was a sign of breakout. So when you see that this is the support on gold, and we saw the price was creating series of lower high along this direction, and the price was creating series of lower high. Now with that series of lower high creation in this narrow zone, gold is has been able to break this support level. Now with that break of this support, we see this is the support here. Okay, support here, which is turning resistance here, and we can expect the price to continue to drop in that direction. So from the bigger picture perspective, gold is currently bearish. Now if you look at the weekly, this is the weekly price action. As you can see, after this previous weekly doji, this week the price has so far is significantly towards the downside, and we see that there is a previous support zone here on the weekly and monthly, and highly likely the price will break this low and will continue to drop. Looking at the monthly also, we see the same kind of price action, and we can expect the price to continue to drop. So let's see, 4-hour candle is closing in just a couple of minutes, and with that candle close on the 1 hour, we see there is a potential head and shoulder here, and with that head and shoulder creation, we can expect another wave of drop. As we see, the higher time frame price action is highly bearish on gold. So let's see how we can find an entry in this situation. Now this is you can see in this local time frame on the 15 minutes, the price already is able to break this support, and with the candle close, we might see a retest of this level here. Now you can see the 5 minutes price action is, for me, is arranging for potential drop, but we might see with the candle close a pullback to the upside. So let's see how we can find trading opportunity along this area. So this is a crucial level of support here, support here, support here, which is turning resistance here, and then we can expect a rejection here. So let's see how it goes. I think that on the candle close, if we look at the 1 hour, we see also that there is a doji here, and on the 15 minutes also this structure is broken, and with that structure retest of this support down resistance, we can expect potential selling opportunity on gold. So let me know in the chat, guys, which one you're up to, and thanks for being here. Let's see how it is doing. Thank you. Good morning, coach. Awesome, thank you very much. Thank you. GA daily, GBP AUD, absolutely, look at that. Madhuzi, sound is back. Yes, thank you very much. Heiko, CHF JPY big bull, what's your analysis? Yep, CHF JPY. So I'm also bull and a big bull. We are running this trade successfully now, which is almost more than one time profit. Now let me look at that CHF JPY. This one we have opened yesterday. This trade, I'm expecting it to take full 3 times profit on this one. This is a 3-to-1 reward to risk ratio trade, and I would like to continue that trade. Let me do a full analysis on why I have opened this trade and which is running successfully. CHF JPY, if you look at this market from the bigger picture perspective, from the monthly time frame, we see that CHF JPY from the monthly, it is a long-term bullish market with this huge monthly impulse on CHF JPY. We saw that this month so far has come to the important level of support level on the monthly on CHF JPY. Now this is a historically bull market. You can see that with this impulse correction, the price is creating series of higher high and higher low. Now we see the market is creating series of higher low in this market. So because it's a huge bullish market, previous months the price has formed this monthly bullish engulfer. We can expect CHF JPY to continue to rise in that direction. If we look at the weekly, we can see that from the weekly perspective, once the market opened this week, the sellers didn't make any mistake. They created a weekly candle, and with that move, what I think that CHF JPY may give us further bullish move. And from the weekly, if you closely look at, there is a massive impulse on the weekly, narrow correction. So it is a bullish market structure. Now if you look at the weekly price action, we see that there is a narrow doji that is starting up a strong movement to the upside. Now if we look at the daily on CHF JPY, we see that from the daily there is a strong bullish candle followed by another bullish engulfer followed by a doji. We see that CHF JPY is massively bullish. So monthly, weekly and daily CHF JPY is bullish. Now from the lower time frame perspective, from 4-hour time frame, we see that CHF JPY, this is where, let me tell you why did I enter this trade, so that guys you can learn and grow as a trader, and I'll tell you exactly what is my entry trigger. And I recommend, I encourage everyone to focus on learning, because for those who are trading for some time, you know very well that trade, if you want to be a consistently profitable trader, you need to aim for bigger win. Okay, there is no alternative to it. You can still be profitable with a low risk to reward, for example 1-to-1 risk to reward, but you need a very high winning rate. As a matter of fact, in practicality, I'm sure that 100% of you will agree with that fact that in Forex, you can't win every trade, okay? It's impossible. Unless you have any kind of sophisticated tool that we have in our Forex trading. We recommend this is a different chapter. Let's keep that aside, but let's focus on a regular day trading, swing trading, and regular scalping way. That if you want to be a profitable trader, you need to aim for bigger win with a smaller risk. And if you know that formula, that how to keep the risk low and then aim for bigger win, you become no doubt a consistently profitable trader with the right trading psychology. This is the secret of everything, along with a very good proven back-tested strategy. Now if we look at CHF JPY from the 4-hour perspective, what did I give priority here in this trade? The first thing that I give priority, number one, is the trend. Okay, always keep in mind I put 70% weight on my trading decision on trend. Keep in mind, this is the first thing that I look at. Now you can see that from the multi-time frame, we saw that this market is a bull market. So we saw from the multi-time frame perspective, this is a long-term bullish market. The second thing that I have looked at is the liquidity. Okay, where did the market grab the liquidity? Which way the big boys are gathering the order in the market for a potential movement? The third thing that I look at is the price action. Okay, price action. So these are the three secrets that every successful professional traders must learn to be a profitable, successful trader. And these are the three secrets that I see that in the market I use in my trading. As the Nikola Tesla once said, that if you want to know the secret of this universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. In fact, it is. We'll discuss later in that one. Similarly, if you want to know the secret of the market to make a consistent profit, to make a living even out of trading, you must know these three secrets of market structure, liquidity, and price action. And these are the three bases of all the institutional trading, and we do the same. These are the three bases of Forex Trading Wizard Academy, and this is my foundation of my trading. I don't use a lot of BS out there that waste time and make you confused, rather than being precise and to the point and take the trade so that you can you can beat the smartest trader who are trading in the market. So with that said, CHF JPY, this is the candle that I have traded, and from that zone off we see still the market is going in our favor. Almost we are around 50 pip up, and our target on this one is 132 pip. Okay, so this is the CHF JPY. Now you might say, okay, I haven't on the trade, then where is the next opportunity? For me, next opportunity will be, it's still in an uptrend. I want to see that CHF JPY grab liquidity from any other candles, and then we might add a position. So this is the way, always add position to the winning, cut the losses as fast as you can. So this is CHF. Let's look at gold again as the candle is closing. Let me see. Now this candle that has closed, what is close? Sometime it happened to me, I just forget the wording. Gold. Okay, sometime I forget the name. Okay, so the gold, you can see this is the 4-hour candle. It's a bearish engulfer on gold, and with that bearish engulfer, this has formed a very typical bearish price action. Now see this market starting with this impulse here, okay, breakdown. Now gold market for me, you can see this 4-hour candle has crossed these two candles high. You see that this is the subtle things that I look at. Attention is the key. Let me show you. You see that that's the key point. That's the liquidity gap on gold on this 4-hour candle, and you can see this candle is closing past this one completely. So there is a very high probability for gold to next at least one candle down on the 4-hour. That one candle on the lower time frame can give us multiple trades. So from the 5 minutes with this doji, the price now slowly moving towards the downside. On the 15 minutes also we saw that a bearish candle. Let me see how we can find an opportunity here. So this 4-hour candle, let me see. So if we trade the whole candle, a bit more bigger stop loss, that's almost 510 points. So I want to see in that candle very high probability that 4-hour candle will manage to break this low. Now for me to enter a short trade, it prepared for another drop, very highly likely. So I want to see along the way to give me an entry. For me, gold for me will highly likely could drop here. Okay, so I will be waiting for an entry along the way to take this move to the downside. Okay, gold for me is bearish. You can see that there is a huge liquidity gap here, massive drop, and then consolidated again, has gone up, which is a typical bearish price action. So with that typical bearish price action, we can see that gold, in fact, yeah, so it's the 4-hour candle closed, and I will be waiting for a pullback, very highly likely with that movement. If you look at the daily, you can see the price already below the daily opening and closing, and very strong bearish. So with that move, we can expect today the price to hit at least 1978-79, which can give us an opportunity along the way. And my goal here is to wait for the best entry on gold. That's it, guys. If you want to also trade in our VIP group as well, we do trade in the live as well as on the VIP. So if you want to join our academy, also learn our strategies, trade with us in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, there is a link in the description area. There is a link at the top of the chat as well. You can visit us, join us to learn our strategies, and also to trade with us to be an independent, professional, profitable trader. This is the best trading academy you'll ever find. So I will invite you to join us. Any question, let us know in the live chat. And there is an agent always available to help you in your inquiry. Okay, so you see that pullback is coming, which is very expected. Let me see how it is trying to do. Okay, so let's see. I think that we might see significant rejection on this one to the downside. We should be able to find a trade. If we find, we'll be looking at it. I think that gold will have let me see the 1-hour chart. Okay, so very aggressively bearish. There is a, let's see where we can find gold to go ahead and test. Okay guys, so looks to me that gold might be let's see how it is trying to do. We might see that another drop. Okay, the way the price action I see on gold on the 5 minutes. So if you look at this 4-hour candle, which is bearish engulfer, and let's see, where we can find an entry. I think that we should be able to see an entry in that drop. Okay, definitely if you look at this 4-hour candle, this is a textbook bearish engulfer with a massive volume in it. As there was a AUD news early today, we have seen that this candle has a volume like the AUD USD. You can see that there is a bearish engulfer, very long bearish engulfer, and the price has dropped from that zone, and gold has done the same thing following the AUD USD. We see that there is a bearish price action here. Let's see how it is trying to do here. This is the 5 minutes price action. We'll be looking at that again. Let me look at, in the meantime guys, GBP JPY. As we see, the JPY pairs are improving. Looking at the GBP JPY, so GJ, if we look at the daily, we see that this is the daily candle that has closed on GBP JPY, and I think that GJ might this is the daily doji we see on GBP JPY, and this is a resistance level, and I think that GBP JPY from this resistance we could see that initial drop, and then we might see again bullish move. The way I see daily price action, for me, it's a bull market. You see, this is the impulse, and the price has come down for a correction on the daily, form a long week candle. Now we see that GBP JPY is moving to the upside. So from the lower time frame, we can see that GBP JPY is forming potential bullish price action. So Yeah, so from the lower time frame, what I see that GJ, you can see it's coming down for a pullback. So any kind of break of this local structure will give us potential bullish. I think that you can see this is there was a massive move on GBP JPY, and then the price has come penetrated this level, you know, with this long wick candle. The price grab liquidity and then form this long bullish candle, consolidated along this area. I think it might come down again for another amount of liquidity, and then we might see GJ is moving towards the upside. Okay, so GBP JPY is currently, we see that potential bullish opportunity, but we may not see straight up from here. We could see that GBP JPY is coming down here, grabbing liquidity and then moving to the upside. So GJ is potentially bullish. CHF JPY will look at that. Thank you very much. Eurusd JPY will be looking at. Good morning, coach. Thank you very much. Thanks. Blessing. Very good. Yadu, good morning, coach. When a break to sell comes, how many percentage is the buyers are selling and how many percent is the freshers are selling? Very good question. Good morning, coach. When a break to sell comes, when a break to sell comes, how many percentage is the buyers are selling and how many percentage is the freshers are selling? Okay, very good question. We'll be discussing that. CHF analysis monthly, weekly. Morning, sir. Just want to ask you one thing. Do you do trading as a living? Emric? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I do trading as a living. Not only this, I do trading for my dream life. Okay. See, I was trading, made my life. Sometime, you know, probably you have heard of some dream life. Okay, that you wanna live a life that you own. Press the button, pay the bills. Very simple, right? This is how most people dream. This is the reality, that you know, trading is the main goal and primary source. All my you know, income come from trading, my real trading from the real account, because it's the easiest way that I can make money. This is what I promote that everyone, because you know, trust me that the amount of time I spend in front of camera doing live session, creating content is just for passion, just for love. Trust me, that's true. You know, living comes from my trading. You might say, okay, then why I'm just not? Because I want to meet with people. I want to help people. You know, if someone give you a $1 billion and give you in an island, let's say in an alien planet, you will not take it, because you need to help people. The fulfillment come from here. That's why, you know, that's why I spend a lot of time in analyzing, thinking, creating content, which is almost, you can say, nothing in comparison with the trading that I do, because it's the easiest way. I know that there is a candle that definitely will give me trade. AUD USD, okay, there is a massive bearish candle that I missed the trade, but at the same time I'm running some trade. That this one I missed today, this one 100%. if I see this candle, I will never miss this trade. This is a 100% probability for me. Nothing is guaranteed in trading, but this is a very, very high probability. Why? Because this is satisfying our station strategy, as well as it is satisfying a news and price action. There was a news today, and this is a news candle. It has a liquidity at the top. This is a middleman and also broken out of the structure. So it's simplest way I can make a living. I know that this is a trade, and just I press the button, okay, do the risk management, and then put the take profit and take the profit. It's the simplest way. That's why I promote it. You know, it's easy. It's those who said that it's difficult. It's not true. Some people make it difficult. That could be, okay, it's happened to me also. I don't make it difficult, I make it simplest, okay. It's easy. The reason you might say, okay, then what's the point of making it difficult? It's very simple, okay, because there is always a buyers and sellers. When there has to be, there is always a transaction, you need to understand it. So making it difficult, if some make it difficult, is good for them. But for me, it's easier if I make it easy for others, because I'm a trading coach. I promote trading and I help trader, but I'm not a, you know, not in a side that where you lose money, I make money. When you make money, I make money. So I'm on that side. That's why I promote that. And majority of my living comes from trading. Thanks for asking this question. I think that everyone can achieve that. Everyone can be a profitable trader. Every one of you, okay, every one of you have that ability to do that. Just need the right guidance, need the right mindset, just an intention to be profitable and the right guidance, and you can be, okay, you can be. Thanks for that. So next question. Morning sir, just want to ask you, yeah, thanks for that. Okay, very good. Could you please take a look? Yes, yeah, look at that. Can you do a single video on trend, liquidity and price action with some examples? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they will do that. Every week there are new content coming, and I'm sure that, you know, all of you will enjoy that content coming up. Savio, hi coach, morning. Thank you very much. Hannah, how are you coach? I'm good, thank you. Hannah, Dawan, thank you coach, no problems. Dawan, knowledge info, great. Very good, thank you. Knowledge info, yeah, you guys are also very good and amazing and positive. That's really, really good. I feel really happy surrounding with, you know, traders. Like, we have a VIP chat group and I can feel their energy. You know, I'm very energy sensitive as a person, and I can feel people's energy, how they're, you know, approaching. And I see that everyone coming in that, you know, where the VIP chat group, when they write their post, I can feel their internal, you know, attitude. And that's the spirit that I want from everyone, to be a profitable trader. You know, some of my students are don't afraid of losing. Can I take it to bigger profit target? That's the attitude I need. Okay, you have to be brave. Good morning, thank you very much. Good morning, dear coach, how are you? I'm good. Aftab, thank you very much. I'm good. So let's look at, we see that gold is trying to do some pullback. I think that gold, we should be able to see after a decent pullback, a rejection towards the downside. So let me see the 5 minutes. So it's consolidating here. You see there is a long wick candle is being created. We might see some a retest of this 15, you know, 5 minutes 20 EMA, and then we could see that one is coming towards the downside. So for me, gold, I will wait for, it might consolidate a little bit here. Okay, it might even do something like that. okay, might do something like that, breaking this high, and then we could see that drop. So I will be waiting for selling opportunity. At the moment I see that there is a possible selling on gold. Deans, absolutely, thank you very much. Euro AUD, yeah, you know, there is sometime we talk about the trading psychology. See, there is something that, you know, maybe many of we don't know about it, is that anything you want to achieve in our life, it comes to all about combining our psychological aspect along with the technical aspect. Okay, so to be a profitable trader, you have to combine all of them. We see there is a 5 minutes bearish candle on gold. Let me see if we can find entry opportunity here. Okay, I want to see this break to the upside. It's a break. Okay, so let's look at that Euro JPY. We'll be looking at JPY pair suites. I'm just trying to find an entry on gold. Looks like very highly bearish on this one. So Euro JPY, looking at the daily, from the daily perspective, we see that there is a daily, this is the daily support here on Euro JPY, and with that daily support there was a break of this support, form a long wick candle, has formed this bullish price action on Euro JPY. Now we saw that this is the daily doji here on this one from the daily perspective, long wick doji, and we saw that with this long wick doji Euro JPY, this is the daily price action, and I think EJ will continue to rise here. This daily candle is a bullish candle. Okay, so there is a back-to-back 3 days bullish move followed by a doji. It's a continuation pattern. I think that EJ will continue to rise. Now the question is it needs to grab liquidity from this daily 20M again, which is a probability to happen. For me, I will be really happy to open buy if it breaks this low, come down here and then reject. So from that perspective, on the intraday, if Euro JPY managed to break this red candles low where there is a 4-hour 20 EMA and grab liquidity, will be a very good place for potential bullish trading opportunity, which is also a high probability to happen on Euro JPY. So you can see this market has a big impulse correction. The price is forming series of higher high and higher low. So Euro JPY is in fact potentially bullish. Let's see how it does. In the meantime, guys, there is a link given in the live chat for Eva Trade. They are regulated broker. This is our recommended broker. You can use that link, click that link, register for free, and you can start trading with them with a minimum capital. So, and they are regulated, your capital will be always in the safe hand. So if you are looking for a good broker with a regulation by ASIC, FCA, and also you know, a good no commission broker, they are recommended. You can use them using that link. Thanks for that. So let's look at gold again. I'm trying to find a point of entry. So we might see some there is a doji has formed here. I want to see that it has gone up again and then giving us an entry opportunity. You can see this is again trending to the downside on gold. When trend sometimes bit more tricky to find an entry. So this is how the trading is. Firstly, directional. For example, now in this market on gold 5 minutes, I'll never buy. I'll look for sell, but find an entry point. So this is how, first one must need to know the directional bias, could be right or wrong. Secondly is to find an entry point. So from the directional perspective on gold, I'm seller. So for me to find an entry, I want to see that any important level, even on the lower time frame, is broken and then again rejected. You see that the market is consolidating in this 5 minutes. Okay, so if it is just moving in a regular pattern, that I might not enter until I see is break to the upside, unusual break, and then prepared for another move. Okay, so which is likely to happen. We still have a lot of time for this candle. This current session candles is still 3.5 hours to close, and very highly likely it might come again to break this 1989 level. So, and if it breaks this 1989 level, after breaking the high, then we could find a selling opportunity. For me, gold, the way I see this trend is again possibility to drop, and I could see that the gold might be dropping a lot. So let me look at, in the meantime, guys, other time frame. AUD CHF. Let's see, the AUD looks like that significantly bearish. CHF JPY, which is moving in the direction, this is our current running trade, and I want to take it to the full moon. AUD USD, if AUD USD managed to break this high, I'll definitely enter this trade. Early today I missed, but if AUD USD managed to come to this resistance level, I'll be straight selling AUD USD, no doubt. If it meant that much may not come, but during the lifetime of this candle, if AUD USD managed to break this high to this resistance level around 0.6658, I'll be selling, and I think AUD USD is possibility for further drop towards the downside, because this will be the above the daily opening and closing zone. Let me look at other. Euro AUD also significantly bullish. There is a middleman has formed on Euro AUD. So this one also like exactly the AUD USD, that's the opposite. If Euro AUD managed to come to that level, I'll look for buying opportunity on this one. Okay, so we see that AUD USD and Euro AUD looks potentially bullish. GBP AUD also bullish, it's coming down for a pullback. This one also like the Euro AUD bullish. GBP JPY, I will look for further drop for a potential bullish trading opportunity. I'm just looking at all of them to see how they are doing. GBP USD, like the AUD USD, has a bearish candle, which is a selling pressure here, This one also like AUD USD, GBP USD, Euro USD, almost the same kind of price action, potential bearish. So gold also down. So we see that GBP USD, AUD USD, and Euro USD down, as well as the gold is down. So dollar Swiss franc to the upside. We saw that 20 EMA retest here with this doji and potential inverted head and shoulder, which is a sign of potential move to the upside. And we see that you see this USD CHF, this doji, exactly from the doji we see a buy alert. Now this is the same trade as AUD USD, so they normally give, when you see AUD USD has given you a trade, you will see the same trade in all USD pairs. This is the trade according to our TF or trend following strategy indicator. Now this indicator is our TF strategy indicator, available for all the students who are trading in our academy, who are lifetime member. You can use this indicator even in a free version of TradingView. If you are our lifetime member, then let us know. You can access it from your student dashboard. If you are not, also I invite you to join us to learn our strategies and also to trade with us, to access this trading tool. It's an incredible tool, and once you learn the strategy, you can use that tool to find the best trade possible in the market. Thank you very much. And also link in the description. You can find a link at the top of the chat. Don't hesitate to visit the website. Any question, let us know in the live chat section. So dollar CAD, we see the same way. Dollar CAD has grabbed massive liquidity from here, has gone up, form a doji. We see this one also potential bullish. And USD CNHS, sometime, you know, yeah, this is a trade that long ago I post, you know, close to it 5 times. USD CNHS, you know, is also I trade. Some broker give a high spread, but some broker are very good at it. USD CNHS, the price action is very sometimes very reliable. Less manipulation happen, and it's very predictable price action. I do trade sometime USD CNHS. It's like a dollar Swiss franc. This one also very strongly bullish. Dollar yen, we saw that from the place that we discussed, has a you know strong movement to the upside. If we look at this daily on dollar yen, there is a middleman which in fact has a liquidity in it. So once the market opened today, we saw that dollar yen has a significant movement to the upside. Now looking at the monthly price action, we see that dollar yen from the monthly perspective has a bounce to the upside. This is a long-term bullish market. Looks to me that dollar yen might be able to break this monthly resistance level, and I think the dollar yen will continue to rise in that direction. If you look at the weekly, we see that previous week the price has formed a higher low in that zone, and with that higher low creation, we see the dollar yen in fact setting up for an uprise. So with that said, this is the resistance level coming up, and I think that dollar yen might continue to rise in that direction. So from the lower time frame, dollar yen, like all the yen pairs, dollar yen looks a bit stronger than even GJ and EJ and AJ. Dollar yen, because dollar is stronger and yen is weaker. I think that in all that USD pairs, dollar yen is the strongest. Because yen is weaker, dollar is getting stronger. They combined together become very strong. So dollar yen is in fact a potentially bullish, and any kind of pullback, especially to this 20 EMA on the liquidity gap, will look for buying opportunity on dollar yen. Okay, so let's see what else we have on the board. Let me know in the chat, guys. So USD SGD as well, showing USD ZAR also. USD ZAR also preparing for another bullish move. This one also strongly bullish. There's a bullish engulfer here with this double bottom formation, and then we see the market in fact moving towards the upside. WTI, Okay, US oil is bearish for me. Okay, now US oil, we see that with this monthly price action, from the monthly we see that US oil, previous month there was a long middleman, followed by this month so far we saw that US oil, there was a massive drop, has come to the support, now has gone up for a pullback. I think we will see another wave of drop on US oil from the monthly. From the weekly perspective, there is a narrower weekly candle and the price so far has tested the resistance, and I think that US oil, in that move we could see even breaking this low. From the daily, so far there is a pullback has happened. Yesterday again the price grabbed liquidity from the resistance, has formed a red bearish candle. So this is a, you can see there is an impulse correction. The bulls tried to break the high, couldn't do it. We could see another drop on this one on US oil. This is the daily chart. Now from the lower time frame, already we see a liquidity grab on this one, and let's see, it might try to go up again, but I think that any point we should be able to see entry opportunity on US oil for a potential downside on this one. Looking at NASDAQ and US30, so US30, if I look at the bigger picture weekly, US30 is doing almost exactly as per the analysis according to the weekly Forex forecast. Now US30, if I look at the monthly, what we see that from the monthly perspective, that this is a bearish market. You can see that there's a massive drop so far. I think that with that drop we might see that US30 again coming to the monthly support level. From the weekly, we see that from the weekly perspective there is a long wick candle followed by a bearish candle, followed by, we saw that US30 has in fact so far after a little pullback the market started to drop in that direction. So if we look at the daily on US30, we see that there is a complete breakdown on US30. Now with that breakdown, we saw the market has come to the, this is the resistance here, this is the support here, okay, support here, which is turning resistance. It even may not test. What I think that we could see that the market, there's a big drop, consolidation has dropped to the downside. Okay, so yeah, we see US30 for me, you know, it's a narrow consolidation here. We could see after retest, it might go up for a retest to this support as resistance, and then we can expect a drop on US30. So let's go back to gold, guys, to see. You see it's now pushing towards the upside for a liquidity grab here. So you see that candle in fact has moved up to the level which is expected. As I mentioned, that we need to see that it has gone to the upside. Yeah, it might even try to retest this level, which is very healthy support as a resistance. Let me see where we can find an entry. So, yeah, so we see that this movement to the upside is healthy. So if we look at 4 hour again, we see that this candle any push to the upside is better. What I think that you see, this is the line that we have drawn. If at least the price managed to reach that level, which is a very near, will be a very good place for potential selling opportunity. This market is a bearish market, okay, and even it could respect this level. Yeah, so gold, I think, you know, it is still in a downtrend. So I want to see it grab liquidity from the top, and then we can find, see, whenever we'll see that entry. We could see a local, you know, up price which is needed. It might even go to the this level where there's a 15 minutes 20 EMA. And you know, if it managed to break the high, then we'll look for selling. For me, it's bearish, so we'll be looking for any time coming opportunity. We'll look for potential selling opportunity. And we do open, you know, BIP trade as well as live trades, guys, so make sure that you always you know, stay managed as well as patient. Patience is the key in trading. So I want to see first it has broken to the upside, and then we'll be able to see that break to the downside. Okay, so let me see. Okay, we see the JPY appears as, you know, moving. CHF JPY also moving as expected. It's in the direction. So we had this trade running on CHF JPY, which is a 3-to-1 reward to risk. This is why I mentioned, guys, that you know, always it is always a good idea to have a high risk to reward ratio trade or a high probability trade. And CHF JPY, which has a 3 times profit target, if it hit that TP, we should be able to get full 3% on this one. So you know, this is the best way to remain profitable in trading. So let me see again on this one what it is trying to do. Okay, we see that there's a doji has formed on the 5 minutes. I think it might consolidate here. from the 1 hour we see that okay, so it has broken to the upside. Just what we're discussing. So this break is very healthy because it's now grabbing liquidity from here. Okay, and from the bigger picture, it's a bearish market, so you should be able to see now you can see this doji. Okay, so we see now as expected going upside. After retest, we will be able to see some selling opportunity. In the meantime, let me see what other USD pairs are doing. Okay, so if you look at CAD, so AUD pairs looks especially all the AUD pairs looks aggressively bearish. So from this, what I see that JPY pairs, it's very aggressively bullish, which is very good for us, and USD pairs. So with that, gold is downside, and with that downside on gold, we see that USD pairs are to the downside as well. So I will be looking for a potential entry opportunity on gold as well as in any other pairs that giving us in the upcoming session. As you know that there will be another live session coming very soon, and we do open quite a few times. We do open live trades, and just whenever it comes to the opportunity in the live session, next one coming up, there will be also very volatile session, guys. This one you see gold now preparing for a potential drop. I will be keep watching this gold price action. As soon as I will find, I will jump on a trade. If I am on live in the next one, if it comes that time, definitely will be looking at. Otherwise also you can join us. I'll be sending on the, as soon as I will find that opportunity, I'll send it to the VIPs. So make sure guys you don't miss out, and also join us to learn our strategies and to trade with us. With that said, I'm going to end this session. From this session, what we have learned that gold is bearish, and we will look for selling opportunity on gold. And I'll see you again very soon in the next session. Thank you very much, and don't hesitate to ask any question. There is a live chat agent available to answer any question to you. Thank you, and talk soon.